Come on, don't start that again. What you mean when we get married?
What you mean when we get married? I want to get married.
You know how many baby daddies you got?
Every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
You're not my type.
What's your type?
My type is just brothers, a lot of brothers, somebody just patting their head all day.
I don't think you got that in you at all.
And then if you was up to par, they kept you. If you wasn't, they let you skedaddle. I don't want to bruise y'all ego, but the male was created to be a slave.
With 5 baby daddies, you setting yourself up for all the failure in the world. You just might as well tattoo an F on your forehead.
What do they have to do? Oh, we can fuck around, but we can't get married.
No, I'm not. You got so many baby daddies. You think I want to marry you? You know how many men you been with? How many
4,
men like I had her before?
5.
Me? What you mean?
That's
like,
not that many.
That's a lie. It's too many. I can't marry you. Like
that's not too many.
I can't marry you. Like come on.
That don't make no sense.
But I can't marry you. Like seriously.
We can fuck around.
Yeah, we can fuck around. Like if you don't
So
want to,
how-
I can leave too.
You can leave. No, what you gonna do without me?
But you, all right, then. Don't bring up marriage.
Also, you really don't care about me
Don't
then.
bring up.
So you.
Now, this right here, this is either a skit or she knows he's not going for it. You can tell in the voice. She said, let me play with him, record it to see how people see how he reacts. She comes across like one of those type of girls that want to push a man to his limits just to see what she can get out of him. She knows how he's going to react. It seems like she expects him to react like that, right? Is anybody reading that too? Anyway, let's continue.
So you really don't. I'm good enough to. I'm good enough to. I'm good
you.
enough to f on, but I'm not good enough to wife.
No, because you got too many baby daddies. I'm never.
Oh
wow! I told you I'm not gonna marry
so
nobody that got 5
I
baby
thought you really
daddies.
loved
Like,
me.
One is more than enough. Like, come on, man, that's too many. Like,
I thought you really loved me. I really thought you did.
Listen, I care about you. I got feelings for you, but I'm not for the marry. You got too many baby daddies. All right.
Wow, that don't make no sense.
Makes a lot of sense. I mean, why would you want to do that? And then who's to know that you won't get back when one of them get in your ear, and now you want to get back with him? Now he's in a whole other situation. 5? Man, that's way too much. Let's keep going.
Rhoda here to remind you that every time you lie to somebody, you're taking away their choice. You're taking away the ability for them to make a decision that's good for themselves. And that's why I always lie to the people of the global minority and men.
This girl, a little evil. She meant that. It's like she's a witch or something, man. Don't sleep, y'all. Don't sleep. Everybody knows what she did. Got the saline pit in the side of her head to make it knot up. Wore a face mask that night to pull it off because she pulled off scams before. And you know what's wild, guys? I seen that video. Something told me. Don't react to it. I seen what she was doing the first day it came out. The first day. But I wanted to see more. So happy I waited to see more, right? So find out the story got deeper to where the guy was there. It's like she kept unraveling the story like that on purpose to push you into believing her, whatever it was, her GoFundMe, whatever she had up. That's why she did it. And it worked. She got like 30,000 the first time, got like 40,000 plus this time. This is the thing with that. She's laughing like this, and now they're investigating her. And you know what's going to happen? This woman's going to get locked up for fraud, which is great for her. I mean, doing stuff like this, right, with a witch hat on, saying to lie to disadvantaged minorities and to black men, and it worked too. Do you know how many black dudes stood up at first? I almost felt sorry for the lady. I did. After I found out that at first I thought it was her fault that she got hit. Come to find out she didn't even get hit. So once I seen what she was doing, her attitude, I said, I'm leaving this one alone. Happy I did. Now the whole thing was a scam, and the authorities are on her. I don't wish jail on no one, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Next video.
You're not my type.
What's your type?
People that.
All right, now this one here, I can tell it's a skit already. I've seen it before. It says, Funny Marco explains why I'm not his type. So let me see what you got to say.
You're not my type.
What's your type?
People that, like, my type is just brothers, a lot of brothers, a lot of wild ghetto, just somebody just patting their head all day and just saying, Where's my baby daddy? Where's my baby daddy? Oh, you got me f***ed up. I'm about to bust all your windows out. You got it all twisted in this. Go get my motherfucking gun before I beat you and I cheat on her. And then she just like, oh no, the f*** you didn't cheat on me. And she beat me up. And then I'll be in jail and I get out and I'll be like, yo, like, why you call the police on me? And she's just like, because you ain't motherfucker.
You know what makes it funny though? His face. She looks so serious. She making the face like that's disturbing. Man, I know what he's doing is a joke, but her face is selling it.
And then that's when I'm just like, yo, lady, chill out. I love you. And we start kissing. And she be like, no, and take care of your stepson, because he ain't really your son, mother. And I'm like, whoa, I like that. I don't think you got that in you at all. You got spooky hearing it out, you know? And that's just real life where I come from. A straight gutter, just out the wall, blown. Everything is just like a waterfall, just keep dropping. And you don't even know who Tupac is.
Wow.
Oh man, whoa! She said, "Wow, wow is right." That was funny. That was funny. That's my first time seeing Funny Marco, but I think I'm gonna watch him more. I'm gonna check him out and see if he's doing stand-up comedy because that was a hilarious skit, man. And the girl played well too. She played it well. I'm sure she's gonna be a comedian too because her face. If she's not, that's what sold it. She's like, oh man, that was funny. But anyway, on to the next video. All right, so next we got the Queen Maker here. This woman has a bunch of delusional thoughts, right? And this is some satanic stuff. And you're going to see why. Watch this.
Women have been brainwashed to really believe that they need men, right? The male was the original hoe, and women wasn't loving these hoes. Yeah.
The male was the original hoe, and women aren't loving these hoes. You see the flip right there? You see the flip? Men, it wasn't. You know why it's not considered a hoe when a man does it? Because it's hard for a man, especially nowadays. Back in those days, it probably was easier. Men just run up, take down, pillage, and do what? Tape. You know what that means? A lot different nowadays.
Yeah. Come on, man. Y'all know that Tupac line. Come on. Since we all came from a woman, got a game from a woman, I gained from a woman.
Now, she's talking about Tupac's line, since we all came from a woman. You know what that line is? You know, that's a guy that hasn't had his papa around, right? That's a guy that was a little bit, people said, I'm going to say it, I love this music, a little bit effeminate before he got in the rap game, before he played Bishop and Juice and played roles like that, right? It stuck with him. It happens to some actors. But let me let her finish.
Woman. What did he mean when he said we got our game from a woman? Y'all.
Actually, no, not true, right? That was just a song. We don't get our game from a woman. A woman gives you game. She gives you game to be a simp. And that's what Tupac used to be.
Y'all came from us. Everything that y'all implement, y'all took from the nature of a woman. Women were a community. And they chose the most fit male and they passed your penis around and a lot of them got pregnant.
So she's trying to flip the game. She's trying to flip the game when guys, I'll be real, were the ones pillaging. She's trying to flip it. It is somewhat true because that's what's being done now, right? They're not doing it like that. But physically, you think about what's going on, it's really a couple select few guys that they're passing around, they don't even know it, and that's doing them all wrong. And then they're saying all men are like this. The men traveling and going out to do this are the pookies that are having all these babies when it's not true.
And then if you was up to par, they kept you. If you wasn't, they let you skedaddle. They just took the seed. And they didn't love them. But at some point, I don't want to bruise y'all ego, but the male was created to be a slave. Because they put men in a position they were not naturally meant to occupy. Men need to be controlled. They need commands. When you give a male freedom that he did not earn, he does not know how to handle it, because with more knowledge comes more power. With more power comes more responsibility.
See, she's basing this. You know what she's basing this off of? off of the very few select men that all a woman want. Do you know how many guys out there are good guys that want to be faithful? She's talking about the select few men that she's dealing with in her immediate surrounding. Because from where I'm from, I'm from the hood. You have a lot of guys that have a hood mentality, but still at the same time, even in the hood, there's a lot of guys that don't get none. Come on now. I don't talk to somebody out there. If she's trying to flip it like men were never meant to be in power, I'm going to let her finish.
Responsibility. Men don't want responsibility. They want power with no responsibility. It don't work like that. The average male does not know the responsibility that comes with power and freedom. He's reckless. The male was created and bred to be a slave.
The average male, right? That's why all the men back in the days that were leaders. See, you talk about nowadays. All the men back in the days believed in penis discipline. You understand? Do you know there's so many guys, no fat came from then. Men that were leaders that believed in, I believe, sexual transmutation. But she's talking this nonsense. It's what when we were created. Even God created sexual transmutation. Come on now.
Be a slave. And the more of y'all that exist, they have to make money off of y'all somehow. So your physical body is what they needed to control. Other than that, y'all are good for dying for somebody's wars. Y'all are good for sports. Listen to these football players and see how they talk about how they treat them there. They treat us like slaves, right? But that's the truth. And so the fact of the matter is...
And she's getting through somebody in the back. Man, I wish I was there when she was talking. I wish I need to be there while she's talking. I seen the episode with her and Charleston White, right? And Charleston White, he talks. He made a lot of sense, though, the stuff he was talking about. But this woman's talking like she knows what she's talking about. And the guys in the back don't know anything. She's like, they're thinking like it's deep. That's not deep. What she's talking about is satanic. She's talking about women controlling men. When women were the ones that handed over the power to Satan when the world first created. That's what happened. She brought Adam to the apple. Adam ate it. And then from there, women were given pains. Women weren't supposed to go through pain when they give birth. They weren't supposed to have their periods. Because that happened, then they had to go through pain in birth. That's where Bruise Your Heel come from. But they'll never know. They'll never know. They won't even think about it. They'll never even research that. Because they use God for their own validation, make themselves feel good.
That is, internally, the male knows this. He knows it. And so this is why his ego is so fragile. This is why he need external stuff like money, cars, everything else to give him a sense of value.
No. Why do most guys who are rich don't care about the money, cars, and value and clothes and all that stuff, right? Why do guys, even black men that are making 100,000 or more, who push themselves to be rich, are not flashing or none of that? But you know what happens? They get ignored because they're not flashing. Because all women look at is those things. Not all. I'm not going to say all. I can say most, though.
Patriarchy is so hard to break the male from it because patriarchy did something so cold. Patriarchy stroked the ego of the male. He can't let it go because in his mind, I'm made in the likeness and image of God.
Yes, it's very true. It's not patriarchy. That's facts. That's what it says in the Bible, lady, not patriarchy. Okay? Man, I love to get the Queen Maker, me and her just sitting in a room somewhere, break down all her stuff because she's trying to break it down logically and she's not making any sense, right? You can't break down things from the Bible if you know nothing about the Bible, number one. If you know nothing about the beginning of the time, and I'm not talking about the stuff painted in science books for you to believe that, you know. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that, guys, but thanks for watching. See you next video. Peace.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.